Okay guys, today, I like the little hand motions. Also, you don't even want to know what I look like with this thing on. I look like a doctor. Don't even look at it. So today, I am not sat yet, but I am going to be driving this 1991 Miata. You gotta love the cute little pop-ups. These are aftermarket. They're so worth it. They're hella bright and they look super cute. So there's a 1991 Miata. I think it's the slowest Miata ever created, but like, between the pop-ups and the wing, like, you just can't beat that look. You can't. It's got this ugly green. I don't know, maybe someone likes it. As you guys may have noticed, this is not a very clean car, but like, the rimes. So what I did is I tattooed a list of 10 things we're gonna go over about this car. I'm gonna go over about every single car. That way it's not a boring car review. So let's get this started. Number one, horsepower. How much horsepower does this car have? 116. That's ass. And torque specs. This thing has 80 foot-pounds of torque. It's like, that's nothing. But guys, what do you... Let me just pop the hood. What do you expect from a 1.8 liter naturally aspirated first generation Miata? The NB1, pretty sure the 2001, they bumped it up to 150, which is going to be awesome. My sister's going to get one of those. But it's not a super dirty engine bay. But like, considering this car is 35 years old, it's mint. Next thing is steering. So let's hop inside this thing. Yes, it is a manual. I am a straight male, as you guys can see. So gay dudes, do not hit me up. And so one latch is broken, but that doesn't matter. Oh, ignore the ranch. We're gonna do a trashy car review too. Keep the trash inside there, okay? Nobody look at that. All right, let's drive this thing. Steering, how is the steering? It's not super disconnected. It's not super grippy, but as for like corners and something, it's mint. It's mint. This thing definitely feels like it can go so much tighter than a lot of cars. So steering, let's go into this gas station real quick. Not to grab gas, but just like the steering, it feels, it's got some weight to it. It's definitely got some weight to it. And when you go into a corner, it's crazy because it's not like it wants to, most people say like it wants to eat the corner or it wants more, but like it just, you don't feel that braking point like, oh, I'm gonna break something, or oh, I'm gonna skid out or something. It's just, what's creepy is I don't know this thing's limit. I've gone pretty tight corners at 40 and it still wants to go more, so I wouldn't know. See, we can get some pops in this thing. No pops. Hi, old lady who's not looking at me. You want some windy roads? This road's perfect for that. But not with the sun in your eyes. God damn it. But the turn radius on this thing, guys, is nuts. It's definitely, it's like on par with the Toyota Corolla. It might be even tighter, which is absolutely whack because the Corolla's turn radius is like 15. I think it's 14. This thing might be 13.5, which is just nuts. Hi, lady with the convertible who doesn't care about this car. Ooh! All right, guys, and we got another one here. That is a really bad spelling of shift, but the shifting, how's the shifting feel? The shifting is very good, guys. If you're trying to get a Miata, a lot of people know about the Miata shifting. Front wheel drive cars, the shifting does not feel as connected to the car because it does have wires that goes all the way to the transmission because the transmission's in the front. This transmission is actually right here. So this thing is almost, it does have a little bit of linkage that connects this to the transmission, but it's like you can feel the shifts. It may not look like I can feel them, but like it feels very, very connected to the transmission. If you guys ever drove a 350Z, it feels kind of similar. The 350Z feels smoother, but what can you expect for like a 2004 350Z and a 1991 Miata? You can't give it any crap. So as for shifting, I would give the shifting a 6 out of 10. Next one on the arm, guys, is looks, but like, I don't know, 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. Tell me what you guys think about this car. With the wing, of course. The wing looks fire. Without the wing, guys, and the top down, this thing honestly looks like dog shit. The aftermarket rims make it look very good. But hey, person, you're good, man. He's wondering what the fuck I'm doing. Howdy. I'd say looks. This particular car, I'd give it a 7 out of 10 with this wing. Without the wing, oh, it's probably a 6.2. This thing is really good for getting out of tight spaces. Oh, and if you guys grind in any gears, do not feel bad. Just blame everything on that the car is 35 years old, still driving strong. Next one, guys, is a 0 to 60 test. The people do hate me on this road, but let's see if we can get this thing up to 0 to 60, okay? So I'm actually not gonna be counting the 0 to 60 test, so everybody grab out their stopwatches, okay? Howdy, mustache man. Howdy, dude. All right, so let's go right here. So everybody get out your stopwatches. 0 to 60 in 3, 2. All right, I do not know how long that was, but you definitely have to get this sucker up to 3rd gear to do a 0 to 60 test. Here's the problem with the car. It's not slow. Okay, it's slow, but like, it's not super slow. It's just that there's no point at the RPMs where you start to feel boost. It's like the second you take off from 2, the torque difference feels no different when it hits 6. There's just no point where you go, oh, that's where it has the most power. This thing just has a bad amount of power everywhere instead of a good amount of power at like 5 or 6. So I'm not even gonna try to kiss this thing's ass. It's slow, but is it not fun? Absolutely no. This thing is not meant for 0 to 60 tests. This thing is definitely meant for cornering. All right, the next question is comfortable. Is this thing comfortable? This thing may look very, very cramped, but you do actually have a decent amount of space. It's crazy how they made the car so small, yet they made your interior decently big. You're not extremely cramped inside here. Something I did notice that is kind of a bummer. It's not a super big bummer because, like I say, the car is 35 years old. This steering wheel is stuck there. You can't adjust this shit anywhere. If anyone knows a way to adjust it, I'm pretty sure you cannot adjust this thing. I've tried to look. It's stationary there. So if you got fat thighs, big thunder thighs, probably don't drive a Miata. Is this thing comfortable? Yes, it is. Now, for long trips, like if you're doing distance, like a 300-mile trip, absolutely not. You're gonna probably wanna go with the NC or the ND model, the newer models. This thing, I don't know if you can have one of these unless it's like brand spanking new and you paid $16,000 for it and everything just mint. But at high speeds, this thing just struggles, dude. It really does. And it's loud. The convertible seals, everything's just, it's 35 years old. Another question on the arm is the e-brake. Usually I do an e-brake drift because I'm usually driving front-wheel drive cars to see if the car can drift. But I am very curious, guys, myself. I don't know if this car can actually drift on asphalt. I don't know if it can. I've only tried dirt. Asphalt, I'm gonna have to rev this thing to like 5,000 to maybe 5,500 RPMs in first gear. So let's give it a try. Let me just see if I can do a quick donut in this parking lot. Let's see if we can get these back tires to spin a little bit. All right, let's go. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. That was so bad. Is that really all it's got? Let me see if I can rev it up a little bit more. I really don't want to piss off the neighbors, but like, who fluffing cares? Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. So, the answer to your question, no, this car can't drift on asphalt. I'm sure other people can get it to drift. I don't know if that's this. I don't think this thing has traction control. I don't know what the hell's going on back there, but it just like, it jumps. Like I revved it to 5 and this shit just, it ain't going. Oh well. As for the car's sounds, honestly, this thing sounds bad. It sounds like noise. There's different exhaust symphonies. Hey, dude. There's just different exhausts that sort of sound like a symphony. The LFA is probably going to be one of those that's more of a symphony. But I'm just talking like the 350Z, the GTS Celica, the RSX. They have a very nice, unique sounding exhaust. This sounds like noise. It sounds like someone's beating on a drum or just strumming on a guitar instead of actually playing chords on the guitar. I know that makes sense, okay? Don't sit here and call me an idiot. Alright guys, last thing pinned onto my arm is a fun fact about the NA Miata. Fun fact about this car is it has a perfect 50-50 weight distribution. And what that means is that it's just as heavy in the front as it is in the back. And that is perfect for good steering or good handling at high speeds around corners. If you drive something like a GT Eclipse, those things are shit for cornering and like handling through canyons. Oh my gosh, guys, do not get a GT Eclipse if you're trying to do handling. But yeah, guys, that was a review on a 1991 Mazda Miata. Everyone knows to subscribe and turn the bell. Your boy Landon's out, and hopefully I get to do more reviews on cars just like this one.